Oh. Hey, yo. It's another podcast with your boy, your favorite cousin, Bill. Now it's Thursday night, right here on the Banthas Bunch channel. Oh, excuse me, Banthas Bunch show. Excuse me, hold on. We got to start. Hold on. Stop it. We got to start over. We just got to start over. We can't have no mishaps today. No mishaps. Yeah. Yes. It's another podcast with your boy, your favorite cousin, Bill. You're watching on the Drunk Banthas channel. You're watching on the Drunk Banthas podcast channel. And you're watching on Nerds at Night. It's a Thursday and I got my shirt on, so it must be the Banthas Bunch show. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. That's right. The applause is for you. Never for me. How y'all doing out there? For those who don't know, this is the Banthas Bunch show. And we get it in here every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, because I move it from 8:15 to 8:30. Actually, had to move it from 8 o'clock to 8:15 because we was always late, and then we changed it to 8:30 because the silo comes out like so soon, right before the podcast, and I have very little time to set up. Shout out to everybody already in the chat. Hell yeah, let's go. We got Overland ATX. Shout out to you, Overland ATX. Hold on, let me get you that. Shout out to Fifth Bantha. What up, family? Shout out to Simulation Presents. What's it? Simulation Presents said, what up, fan? Can't stay long. About to take some mushrooms and go on a journey, but I'll definitely be listening. Oh, well, if you're going to be listening, then that's cool. Will not be joining the chat unless I say something so enticing it makes him decide he has to join the chat. What do you think? Do you think that'll be happening? I don't think so. Enjoy your journey, sir. Enjoy your journey. I will be jealous. I got some FOMO. I got to work tomorrow, so there will be no mushrooms for me. Fifth Bantha says, oh, I want to come hang out with you. Yeah. Have fun. Have fun, man. Be safe while you're listening to us. And no touching, no doing the, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Sorry, my disk space is almost full. So yeah, man, thank you for joining us. Tonight we're going to be talking about Silo Season 3, Episode 6, Reaction is Mine and Mine Alone. Unless someone jumps on the phone or jumps up and hangs out with us here tonight. Yeah, you just got me. Sometimes there's a guest, but you just got me, baby. Yeah, hold on. I'm the only producer as well, so yeah, here we go.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood that doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, you would enjoy our monthly series, Does It Hold Up?, where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if they're as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Banthas channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
So with that being said, let's get to it. So the name of this episode, season 3, episode 6, if I'm not mistaken, it is The Drive. Or Drive is The Drive. Was it Drive? Was it The Drive? Man, I had it written down and I haven't, this thing won't open up here. Here we go. Yeah, like I said, the episode is called The Drive. And this episode was really dope. Let's see here. Episode description. Billings and Hank stumble on a new mystery. Daniel and Helen receive a surprising proposition. And that proposition, as we would learn to find, is to save the world, at least according to middle-aged white lady. Middle-aged white lady is what I'm calling her because she did not have a name. For everyone who's listening, they never said a name. And as far as the amount of research I was able to do in less than an hour, I have not been able to find a name for her. So, that's why I was just doing reaction videos on this one, because it's really hard for me to give a
use of let's see how we say that.
A deep dive on these episodes when I only have probably 45 minutes sometimes to watch it, like before I got to set up and everything. So, so we're just going to be doing reaction. There will be some spoilers from here and there. I know a little bit about the book, so I won't be doing too much spoiling there. Probably none. I don't know. Tonight, I will not be doing any spoilers from the book. I promise that. So, Fifth Bantha got some comments here. He says, Fifth Bantha says, you're always more than enough to make the show good, bro. Guess just add the fun. Well, you guys are the best guests, so you know what I mean. For you guys, can I nominate Common for all the awards? Hey, want to go outside to save someone else's kids? No, me either. That's kind of like the temperature of this episode. Man, I'm gonna set up a poll. Would you go into the poison outside to save somebody else's kids? What do y'all think? Would you do it? I think I would do it. Your kid, how old is your kid is a good question. How old is your kid? Your kid is 16. Your kid is like 16 and they got some kids. But your kid is 16, not the kids that you're going to save. Yeah, I'm going, man. I'm going regardless, man. It's the right thing to do. And, it's not like the girl who went didn't come back, right? But what we find out is that Butch Lady and Knox, they got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So now it's not just about who's going out. It's about how do we preserve these lives? You know what I'm saying? The future of our existence in the silo and on the planets, given that it's basically a nuclear wasteland. So I got some little notes here, just a few. So we're going to start with Daniel and Helen. Daniel and Helen, like I said, they came to the end of their little road trip And they end up meeting this lady, and she says to them, "How would you like to save the world?" It's very interesting because the whole time they're on this drive, it really wasn't that interesting. I was just really like, okay, let's get to the point. I mean, it was cool for like the first 10 minutes, like the first act of the television show, but I really didn't feel like when they got to the airstrip where they meet the middle-aged white lady, I didn't really feel like there was a lot that gripped me and made me feel like, oh God, what's gonna happen? Because I was like, finally, and then it ended, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm sorry, YouTube's probably not gonna like that. But I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I said it again. I just don't even understand dragging out a storyline like that. And it's very similar to that weird white boy that was in Andor, and he kept snitching on everybody to find Andor. Yeah, it's kind of just like his character. Like the character kind of doesn't matter. And so yeah, but I'm still gonna wait and hold out hope for a payoff at the end of the season, right? I'm gonna wait because if they got something like that, then it'll be a good setup. You know what I'm saying? If they have something at the end that drops, that tears up the streets like that, then we're good. 9 Nerd Yards, what up, 9? It's past your bedtime, you old motherfucker. No, I'm joking. Not Nerd Yard says, did you see Killer Mike get at FD Signifier during the Spiral freestyle? Yes, I did. Shout out to FD. He's been having people go at his neck. I'm not implying. Matter of fact, I'll hit myself.
Use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen.
I'm not going to make fun of people in that way, and he also does not have necks. But yes, I did see it. It was amazing. I can't wait for a response. I don't watch his live Twitches because I don't play video games like that. But I'm trying to. But I hope y'all know what he said there. That would be dope. He also says, sorry, haven't watched this Silo at all this season. Well, you're sorry. You better be glad you said sorry. God damn it. Fifth Bantha said the drive moved the story, but very slowly. And 9 says, I'm typing this from bed. Isn't everybody on the East Coast typing from bed? It's late, but this is what you do. You guys watch us. You get tired, and then you tell everybody you went to bed, but actually you cranked down and then went to bed. That's what you did. So don't lie. Don't tell me you ain't got more time to watch the show. You just don't want to waste your time that you have to watch the show because you got to go crank down. That's really what it is. I understand. Fifth said, yep, we all in bed waiting on the melatonin to hit. Whatever, nigga. Wake y'all asses up. You can't get sorry. Anyway, Fifth Bantha was talking about vitamin D in the water. I'm going to talk about that soon. But Juliet remembers everything, y'all. That's what set it off at the very beginning of the episode. Juliet remembers everything. Okay? Let me tell you something. You know what this is? This is like if a nigga was like beating his wife and she busted her head, but she forgot everything. She had amnesia. But then the police was like, well, okay, we can't take him to jail because, like, goddamn, there ain't no evidence. But then she wakes up and remembers nothing. Okay. But then all of a sudden, she remembers everything. And that's the place Mrs. Sims, finds her right now. She finds herself in a place where she's been abusing this girl for 3 months, is what I found out this episode. Maybe it was said in previous episodes, but I found out this episode, 3 months this has been going on. And I mean, if you're Mrs. Sims, you should probably feel like things are probably going in the wrong direction and start having a little bit of anxiety, which she does. And we aren't even able to assume this. They tell us, well, not they tell us, the voice tells us. The voice tells us that Mrs. Sims is having a lot of issues with her heart rate. He even tells, listen, let me tell you something. The voice is a man voice. I've never seen this actually happen and go well. A woman of color arguing with a man, and then being told to calm down, and also telling you that you don't want to fight. You don't want the answers. You just want to fight. I ain't never seen a bitch just sit down and fucking calm the fuck down after that. I've never seen it. I don't know how it happened, but look, this is making AI, this is giving AI reasons to exist. You know what I'm saying? This is giving AI, like, more people gonna want data centers if they find out that the AI can just cool your bitch out when you fucking getting mad. Like, he can just say, listen, you don't really want to fight. You don't want the answers. I've given you the answers, but you won't accept them. Maybe you should just calm down. Your heart rate is a little high. I can tell by the way your neck hits that tight spot on the left side. Maybe you should take some time for yourself and remember that you are good. You have the capability, and you've been chosen for this job because you're strong enough to do it. Maybe you should just take some time. And she said, yeah, you right. You know what? Goddamn, you right. And she was like, I don't have time. I don't know how. And he was like, you can start. You've already started. You've already started by acknowledging the negativity and the thoughts that's in your mind. Thoughts may cause you stress, but they are not facts. Oh my God. The whole goddamn silo would just be destroyed. Destroyed. Okay. Now we know that if you grow up in the silo, you cannot, those characteristics do not exist in females in the silo. They cannot, because there's no moving away that that's happening. Okay. Now, tell me where I said a lie. Somebody in the comments, tell me where I said the lie. Fifth Banthas says her remembering Danny was confirming. No, comforting. Sorry, I was like confirming. What was it confirming? He also says 3 months. The voice would have driven me crazy already too. Producer Terry, what up, producer? Producer Terry, he said, stuck on a plane. God damn. Fifth Bantha said, but you're heading somewhere fun, I'm sure. Safe travels, Terry. And yeah. For those who don't know, he is going to be going somewhere real dope. Oh shit, I just forgot that I didn't do this. And Yonko Cola just typed it in, #Silo. Man, I forgot to put the chat on here. And I hope you're still watching, Yonko. I hope you're still watching because
Solo, silo, CC, stay style, great. Style, stilo, stay low, style, live, state. Solo, silo, CC, stay style, great.
Solo, Silo, CC, stay style, great. We talking Silo in this biatch. I'm gonna hit it again.
Solo, silo, CC, stay style, great. Style, stilo, stay low, style, live, state. Solo, silo, CC, stay style, great.
Style, stilo, stay low, stylized state. Ew. That's right, man. This episode was pretty damn good, man. I had a blast watching this episode. Producer T said fantasy. Talking about women. You would think that all-knowing intelligence would know things you definitely don't say to a woman. Well, clearly you're supposed to say these things to a woman at work. Maybe y'all should try it. I'm going to suggest trying like actually providing those things first. Moments for them to, have space and shit. Producer T says Solo Silo. That's what I'm talking about. And I wanted to talk about Solo Silo because we're going to get to go back to Silo 17. But I'm curious to know, Producer T, do you think that we're going to get Solo this season, or are we going to get it next season, next year? Because my dude has I have been having to force the Solo Silo thing for a while now. It's been I just had nowhere to put it. Somebody say Solo. I don't have any. Nobody says Solo. I was hoping somebody would say Solo today. And guess what they said? Jimmy. She said Jimmy. She didn't say Solo. She said Jimmy. It's ridiculous. I don't think we're getting. Calm down, Siri. Stop. No. Sorry. Siri thought I said Silo. Siri thought I said Siri. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Anyway, question is, would you go save somebody else's kids? Would you? I don't know. I don't know if I would. Would you go to save kids from silo of death? Oh man. Would y'all though? You know what? Don't answer me. Answer the poll here. Answer the poll, man. Answer the poll. Fifth Banthas says I can't hear either word without hearing Solo Silo. Thanks, P. For everybody who was not there, look, I had my wedding a few days ago, whatever, and like P, the guy who made the Solo Silo song, man, he was there and he commented on how many people was like giving him props and showing him some love. So I appreciate all of y'all who showed him some love. He appreciated it. He told me. But he was real shocked. And because I hadn't told him. I told him one day in passing and he just kind of thought that I was just bullshitting. But then like after the wedding, I was like, oh yeah, no, dog. Like the internet loves you, dog. Another thing I wanted to talk about is that Juliet's plan to go over to the silo includes her taking Knox and Butch Boo Baby. You know what I'm saying? That's Knox's Butch Boo Baby. You know what I mean? And she's pregnant, and they kind of argue about whether or not they should go or not. And I didn't like that because they end up not being able to go. And it was just a bunch of waste of fucking time. They spent 30 minutes on whether or not Knox and Butch Boo Baby. They spent 30 minutes on whether Knox and Butch Boo Baby was gonna go with Juliet, and that didn't even happen. That kind of pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. But then, because the voice tells Juliet that she can't take Butch Boo Baby and Knox with her because they're too vital to the silo. Give me 1 second with that. Put a pin in that. So she has to take Lucas and Beard Crazy Boy. Beard and Crazy Boy is too dumb to me to take. And Lucas is assumingly, Jesus.
Use of said, well, let's see how.
He's assumingly a weak guy. I think he's not weak because he was in the mines. You know what I'm saying? He's been digging in the mines. I think he's not weak, but he's assumingly weak. So I think that the voice is wait. I think that the voice is trying to make an excuse for, I almost said Rebecca Ferguson, but for Juliet to take the weakest people that she knows so that then there's more likelihood that she will fail. Now, the reason I say that is because later on, after this negotiation has gone down between Juliet and the voice later tells Mrs. Sims that, yeah, I just lied to that bitch. We ain't gonna do none of that. And she is gonna die. And it's gonna be cool because if they don't die, then she will die. And if she don't die, then they will die. And everybody will not have a chance to get back. And guess what we're gonna do while she's gone? We're gonna give everybody the vitamin D plus. And for those who don't know, for whatever reason you're watching this and you haven't watched the show before, they're giving the vitamin D plus to kill everybody's memory, to destroy it, erode it, and make everyone forget everybody. And so imagine one day you're going to wake up with your kid, a little bitty kid, in your living room playing video games, and none of you will know who each other is. Your wife won't know. Your kids won't know each other. You won't know any of them. It would be amazing. No, I'm joking. Can you imagine just all these people I don't give a fuck about no more out of my life? No, I'm joking. Fifth Banthas says, kids you don't even know, right? Vitamin D and forget them. On the poll podcast stream where we're live. No poll on the podcast stream. I don't know where I live. Oh, where I live or where you, it's not where you live because we're live and you don't, nobody, I don't know where this poll is. You know, this poll thing is supposed to work. If it's not working,
say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
So I'll just take the poll down. If the poll is somewhere, you can get it. Pause. Terry said D plus, forget them kids. Oh man. Chio XX. What's happening, dog? He said, what are your thoughts on Glenda's movement from supply to the mine? I think that is just where the people in the mines have talked several times. Excuse me. No, seriously, I hate when that happens. So I really apologize for that. But I think that the mines, I mean, we've heard a few times that the people in the mines know about different tunnels and entry and exits that aren't known to the public. It's very few that know about it. And I think that we see her as a red herring. I don't think that Glenda's, did I say Glendala's earlier? I don't think that Glendala, don't laugh. Yeah, I don't think that Glenda's movements incriminate her. I think that they shed light on the fact that there are other ways that they could have been trying to go after Clara's murderer, right? Like Clara, her murderer, or whoever is smuggling the light bulbs, whoever is doing all that. I think that we're going to come to find out through Glendala's movements that that is how these smugglers have been moving their stuff. I don't think Glendala is guilty of anything that relates to the murder. I'll say that much, or relates to the stealing of the light bulbs. I think that she's just using them to steal or smuggle in something else, which is probably some of Juliet's things that they were smuggling around before. But yeah, that's a great question. I'm glad that you asked that. Chio, correct me if I'm wrong, please. Producer Terry, them give femme mask lesbian, then give female mask lesbians, mosque lesbians. All Fifth Panther can do is laugh. He said the voice is secretly a security expert watching from Silo. One. Well, the security expert would have, like, that silo would have to be full of people who just grow up being security experts, right? Because they can't live forever. Yes, they can. Like, I don't know. They might be able to, but I doubt it. I think that it's an AI algorithm. So I think that there's either a silo full of people who are supposed to do that job, and that's what they're known and aware of that is supposed to be done. And they compute things in a silo, like they compute with by the way, I haven't read the whole book. I'm just aware of certain things. Okay. But yeah, either there's a group of people who live in silo one who are just aware of everything, and they compute everything through AI to determine what needs to happen next going forward based off of variables that take place from century to century or a decade to get. Do we know how long these take? I don't know how long they've been down there, but what we do know is that there's some tomfoolery. So yeah, that's a good question. I think that the other thing is that it's just AI. It's just a computer that's meant to connect to all of the other silos, which would mean that there's a different power source, an external source that the voice is projected from. So that is another reason that is a good question. Producer C says, yeah, the voice wants them to die out there. Spoilers fifth, yes. There you go. They only have 2 years left regardless before it gets dark. Maybe more if the supply run to 17 doesn't work out. I'm assuming what he's saying. Chio, could there be a possibility that I'm gonna read it over here. Could there be a possibility that supply is running out of vitamin D2, or that maybe somehow Sims is able to change the vitamin D to something else? I like that idea. I like the idea that somebody that due to the issue in supply, that there's a lack of vitamin D. And if that is true, I would say that somebody has been filling up the vitamin D or the stockpile of vitamin D with fake or watered down versions of the vitamin D that adds to your theory. I like that. And is Sims able to change the vitamin D into something else? I would say no, because he's urging his wife to not do it so much. I would say no, but if he is able to change it and he's still been like trying to convince her to not do it, I think that means he's testing his wife to see if she's not only loyal enough to him, not only would she lie or not lie to him, but is she changed by the burden of this new position? Has she let this position make her more of something that she's not? And so yeah, that's how I would answer that question. Oh, I can't read that fast enough. Shay O. She O. Shay O. Shay O. She O. I think that's what it is. I think it's CHEH-OH. Chow? Chow? I'm sorry. Look, I'm fucking terrible with names. Everybody knows that. So I apologize. But big C in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? C murder is in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I have to go with big C because I don't think they let me say that other word on YouTube too tough. So big C in it, bit. And producer Terry said they. Okay. All right. Shit. He said all good, brother. But he said, but let's remember that Orla sent a couple of barrels of vitamin D at the beginning of episode 1. It's interesting though, because the vitamin D has been working on Juliet for a while, because that's how they were, keeping her under wraps, you know what I'm saying, for 3 months. So I don't know. I think that Orla is related to something else, but it could be that vitamin D and the supply situation are 100% connected. But I think that there's some kind of issue with supply or connection between supply and Juliet going outside again, because we're going to need, so for those who don't know, in season 1, when Juliet went out to clean, the only reason she survived is because her suit had real tape, like had that good duct tape. They ain't know what to call it down there. They said that good tape. No, they got that duct tape down there in supply, and they were able to get that to Juliet so that when her suit was sealed, she actually had time to stay alive and make it to the other silo. Yeah, so I think that there's a possibility that supply is going to have something more to do with getting out of the silo and surviving for Alex and Crazy Bearded Boy. I only keep saying that because I wrote it down like that, and I feel like, you know what? I don't care if I don't remember his name. He is his name's Weird Boy. Weird Boy. Heat tape. They called it heat tape. Heat tape. Okay. Shout out to producer Terry. He has not been able to do a silo episode, I don't think, but one of them this season. And he is our resident silo expert when it comes to the book and all of the storyline. And I think my dog, Big C, I think he knows as well. Theo, I think he knows. I mean, because he said something, but no. Who was it? It wasn't you, big dog. It was somebody who was in here at the very beginning. Yeah. Overland ATX says, what a crazy episode. Definitely not following the novel. So yeah, like all the things we're getting is new right now. Have you seen in the trailers? There's a few clips where we can see Solo and one of the kids crossing through tunnels. So I wonder if they make it to Silo 18 somehow by themselves. Okay. This you helped me get to my theory that I was going to say what I think they're doing. Let's put a pin in that though and come right back because producer T said, "Drill, baby, drill." I do want to put a pin in it only because I just want to talk about 1 second about Knox and his dad. So we do get something out of Butch Baby Boo and Knox's scenes. I just don't like their relationship, or not their relationship, but their story. But yeah, we do get something out of them, and one thing we do get out of them is Knox's dad's backstory, a little bit at least. He was a piece of shit. He never did anything for them. His family was always broke and didn't have no food, but his mama took care of everything. And eventually his daddy ended up in the mines working. And yeah, that's not a good job, you guys. It's a punishment for those who don't know. Well, something is leading me to believe, or something is happening with that storyline that's connecting them to these murders. Well, the possible murder of Orla, right? We haven't seen a body, so we don't know what happened. Now, getting back to this, have you seen in the trailers, there's a few clips where we can see Solo and one of the kids crossing through the tunnels. So I wonder if they make it to Silo 18 somehow by themselves. I do believe that the tunnel that they're using is allowing them to get through to Silo 18 without the knowledge of the AI or the voice knowing. Without the knowledge of the voice or the AI, period. Now, I think they're going that way though, so that they can access the fail safe and eliminate the fail safe. What do you call it? Eliminate the threat, the safe, the self, the save. Oh my God!
Use of said, well,
the fail safe. I think they're going to be able to turn off the fail safe from that tunnel. Y'all's thoughts. And so, with that being said, producer T again, a drill. Oh baby, a drill. Fifth Banthas says there are zombies in 18 and it gets really wild. Cap the poison pipe. Wait, 18 I think is the one that we're in, right? 18 is like the one that we're going to, that we live in. So I don't think that there's zombies. No zombies in 18. What's at the bottom of that water in 17 though, right? Am I right? Crazy life. What else do we got here? Hold on, we ain't got nothing else here. Oh, you know what? Sims little kid, the Sims' kid, the Sims'? That's how you say it. The Sims' they kid. They kid is out here stealing from teachers, but for some reason, stealing from teachers only gets you a day in the pokey. He had to go home for the day. What? Said if he do it one more time, he's going to have to work in supply. That's just crazy to me. That was almost no reason for that storyline to be added. It was kind of a pointless. Let's see. Sea Dog said 3 months have passed, so my assumption is that because Juliet promised him to go back to them and nothing has happened, they might figure out that something is not adding up. Like a panic group mentality panic idea where it's like, well, what if we did this? No, we shouldn't do this. Well, I don't trust him. Fuck that. We don't know that bitch. No, I trust her. You should trust her too. It'll all be okay. Well, what if she don't really give a fuck about you either? She took your suit. Oh, damn, you might be right. Let's go kill that bitch. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Groupthink could take over, and then they want to like say nothing's adding up and then panic and try to get out themselves. But what if it does work out and then they all still have that same group panic and they still need to get out of there? And I think they'll think something's not adding up, meaning that there'll be some type of issue that pops up between silo that we're at and getting to silo 17 that will lead Juliet and her friends to realize that the AI, the voice, never intended for them to make it safely, and that they'll have to use different measures to get home. Do you think that makes sense? Do I sound stupid? Fifth Banthas says, shit, send me to supply where all the good stuff is. Okay. He's trying to huff that paint and shit. Sea Dog said, I'm intrigued by what the senator is up to, and if they also lie to Daniel and Helen of what's truly going on, that he and Helen get convinced to basically promote / be a part of building the silos. Yeah, in my opinion, I don't know if you saw before, last week I unveiled my theory that Daniel is evil. Daniel is evil. And I think he has an immense amount to do with the silos because he came up with some type of, his family did, or he came up with some type of drilling technology that helped save New Orleans and Louisiana in general from the levees issues that they've had for generations and generations. And I believe that he's already in on some of this stuff, and that somehow, some way down the line, he will screw over Helen. And in that, I think he will end up with the Pez dispenser, somehow holding it as a memento, because he said memento earlier. And Bernard was talking about relics being sometimes considered good luck charms and whatnot. I think that Daniel will end up getting that Pez dispenser from Helen, after he has somehow betrayed her in some devastating way, in which confuses us as to why he was even in this series, and or why they didn't use him better. Because I think either this actor is not very good, or this is something that is either it wasn't written for him, or you know what I mean, like he could do better in something else, but not in this role type situation. Or they're really, really hard selling a build up to where this guy is the villain at the end. And I don't know which one is the truth or which one is like going to actually take place. But that to me is like the only thing that kind of makes sense. Wait. Producer Terry said, yeah, that's weird. In the book, they had contact Solo by the radio, so it took a bit to get them, but he knew they were coming. Well, they did say something about the radio in, I can't remember what lady's name, old lady who never leaves her house. They did say that, or she did say that they have the ability to reach the other silos possibly through radio. And they did mention that the last episode a bit too. So hopefully that's what we end up getting is a combination of both what I was saying, Sea-Dog, and what you were saying, Terry. All of those things together come together like butt cheeks. That's right. Fifth Banthas said Daniel and Helen get memory dosed and save the world, quote unquote, by forgetting. Okay. I like the cynicism in that. Producer T says, it's supposed to be he is good at building architecture, so he is tricked into building the silos. Yes, I feel what you're saying, but I must go back up to this first comment. What a crazy episode. Definitely not following the novels. Dude hit the woosah joint. So I don't know. You could be right, Terry. You have read it and you are closer to the source material than I am. Big C said, we can also see the Helen's badge when they are entering the silos in the trailers. She is going into Silo 18. I wonder if writers kept the same plot for the books and they get separated. Like, I think Daniel is somewhat naive. We can see it from episode 1 when he's calling other people in Congress. He didn't see anything wrong with wiping his sister's memory until Helen made a great point. And that to me is why I think that he is not on the side of Helen. I think he's going against Helen because he keeps doing all this stupid stuff. I'm glad you brought that up because that's kind of what I was talking about and hitting on last week. It's like this dude keeps doing all this stupid shit, but at the same time, like he's supposed to be helping. Like, does this dude just think that, you know, like, oh shit, what's happening to my camera? Sorry, it does that AI shit. Does this dude, Daniel, just think that the world works in a way that is Disney Channel, Disney story, princess shit? Like, does he think the world is just as naive as he is? Or is this guy a bad actor? Or is this guy the red herring, not the red herring, but is this guy the true antagonist? You know what I'm saying? And is the true protagonist Helen the whole time? I don't know. That I haven't read the books completely. I read like a quarter of the first book, or half of the first book. I don't know. I gotta look. I didn't really read it on the audiobook. So whatever, however you look, don't judge me. God damn it. Y'all don't judge me now. Producer T said, it's weird they made Helen a reporter instead of his wife. Well, maybe that's coming down the pipe. Because I did hear somebody or see something in the Reddit talking about how maybe there's going to be a big time jump coming in the end of this season. So I think we should look out for that. You guys are giving them to me faster than I can get them out. Big C said, well, he's being lied to. He thinks people are being honest with him and he's ends up doing what he sees as truth. I love the dynamics of it compared to the relationship of the AI with the head of IT. Yeah. I mean, yeah, on the other side of the coin, he is being led as a little puppy who is so naive. He is being led to his death by all the people he feels most comfortable with, right? They are kind of taking advantage of his naivete, if that is correct. You know, we all don't really know, but well, I don't really know. And I feel like some of you book guys and gals don't really know too much because of the divergence that these guys have made from the TV from the books. Excuse me. I'm trying to anyway. Head of IT thinks they're doing something good when they are just being played by AI. Yeah. It seems like that's what the whole thing is like everybody thought they knew some shit, but y'all didn't know nothing. Everybody is been lied to, and whoever is in Silo 1, whomever is in Silo 1 is really, really, really good at manipulating the minds and the human what do you call it? Human nature. They're able to take human nature and quantify it into small equations and break it down to the most common denominator and know exactly what people are going to do. And when their math is wrong, they take a big eraser or treat it like a Etch-a-Sketch and they shake it up and they start it all over again. It shows the flaw in their journey towards perfection, in their seeking perfection out of humanity in general, but out of the human nature. Fifth Banthas says time jump theory. Helen and Daniel get read in, fall in love, have a kid who we pick up in the first days of the silo, and we know it's Daniel's kid. Then Daniel will be done. Oh, are they gonna kill him? Kill him. Hashtag kill Daniel. Big C says that's why I love this show. Besides all the sci-fi going on, there's just a lot to pick up from sociological perspective. It's truly fascinating and love the slow burn of the show. I love the slow burn as well. It's way faster paced than like what's that one that we watched? Something anyway, it's way more upbeat than a few of the last Apple TV shows that pluribus. It's way more upbeat than that, but it is a slow burn, and I do like it because we don't sit with questions too long, and when they touch on them, they flip the card over, right? They don't just touch the card, they flip it over, but they have a pace that works for me. But in this episode, I was a little upset about the pacing because this episode comes out so early in the States, in the United States. I don't know where guys are watching from, but because it comes out so early on our time zone and it hasn't actually come out on, Friday, it'll be for the masses and everybody will be able to vote. But because it's not truly out yet, I can't see ratings for it on IMDb. But what is y'all's rating? I'm going to give For All Mankind. Fifth Banthas is talking about For All Mankind. For All Mankind I don't think they have a slow burn. And especially considering they have the time jump thing where they're not afraid to do it, especially season 1. They were jumping all through times in just one season. So I will say that that's a little way more fast paced. But what is y'all's rating for this episode? Because like I said, Butch Baby Boo and Knox, that was a little too much for me. So because of that, I'm going to give this episode 7.8. I want to give it an 8, but it's just them. For me, that part is bothering me a lot. And because they didn't even have them go outside, like they're not even going to go now. And I just feel like there was a waste of time if they're not going to go. Only way that it really works out for me, in my opinion, the only way that makes sense and makes this episode make sense for them to have gone through that rabbit hole is if for some reason Butch Baby Boo and Knox have to go down and go to the other end of that tunnel that's going to be explored in episode 7. if they are having to be at the other end of that tunnel and somehow make the whole thing come together like butt cheeks, I'm rolling with it. And then I'll go back and revise this episode to an 8.5. Now, that's my thing I'm going with. Fifth Bantha said 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'8". No, yeah. I'm going with 6.8, 100%. Big C said, I think this has been the weakest episode of the season. Nothing truly happened. That was fascinating. That was fascinating. It sort of cleared some questions, but it did feel like a little weak. That's kind of how I feel. Like I feel like we could have punched this up if we'd have gotten more from if we'd have gotten rid of that Knox and Bush Baby Boo stuff. I do feel like we did get very clunky. We did get some information and find out that Bush Baby Boo is pregnant. That did give us a little bit of a reveal. We found out that there's more cameras than they let us on to believe previously, and we found out that we at the very beginning we found out that she's still alive. That mean that she remembers everything. Juliet remembers everything. So yeah, not that much happened. That's why I'm going with a 7. Well, a 7.8. I went with a 7.8. I'm gonna go with. Actually, you know what? I'm going with 7.5. I'm dropping it down. 7.8 just sounds like I'm too on the fence. I'm going to a 7.5 for all the reasons that we have spoke on. And so, like Fifth Bantha said, 6.7. I'm going 7.5. Not too big of a difference, to be honest with you, in my opinion. Yeah. If you guys heard about the merch.
Have you ever had the thought, hey, I don't have a shirt on? Well, then you should consider perusing through the Drunk Banthas merch store. Just head over to the store tab on our YouTube channel to check out all of our very cool merch. There's legitimately a lot of cool shit there. Oh, I probably shouldn't say shit in a commercial. Well, but anyways, head to the Drunk Banthas merch store where we have hats, hoodies, shirts, mugs, and a whole bunch of other cool shit with our stupid name on it. Stay safe, my little Banthas, and may the force be with you.
Back to the show.
So, this has been a really dope episode. I mean, it was a really dope episode. I can't really go into too much more. Because we're going to have to start our new segment before we get out of here. It's called Drunk Dial. I don't have a thing for it yet, like a promo thing for it. I'll just do this. This is my, okay. We're going to be doing Drunk Dial.
It's sometime in the future. The ultimate challenge. Crossfire. Crossfire. You get caught. Crossfire. Crossfire. You get caught. Crossfire. 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 You'll get caught up in it.
Yeah. Now, with that being said, it's time to get to Drunk Dialing. Fifth Bantha did say next episode should bring a lot more action with them going out and such. And Big C said, I'm starting to see the writers starting to place more and more hints of Daniel's and Helen's relationship. I do agree. I think that there was a lot of moments in the car that led us to believe that. You know what I'm starting to believe, though? I'm just really starting to believe that I don't think that it was that dude is a really good actor. I just don't like waiting for an episode every week. Laugh out loud. How many episodes are there supposed to be? 10 or 12? I'm pretty sure it's 10. Let me double check here. Like the Google AI thing is bothering the hell out of me. It might just be me. There we go. Okay. So, episode list. Man, I can't believe they've already filmed episode 4. So, yeah, this is 6 out of 10. So, there will be a 10. And like I said, there's no rating for Silo right now on IMDb because of the timing. But yeah, let me set up my Bluetooth here so I can oh snap. Where's it at? Here, let me set it up so that I can get this drunk dial on. Do you guys have somebody you'd like to drunk dial? Just call me. I mean, put it in the chat, and then you can DM it to me. Don't just put everybody's phone number in the chat. All right. Don't just do that. That's not nice. The Bluetooth, the Rodecaster, and yeah. So who y'all want to call, man? Let's see here. Should we do a goodie? Oh, you know what? I haven't been able to figure out how to not have people able to hear them like selves. That was annoying. Okay, maybe that works. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Damn. Why isn't that working? Oh, there we go. Okay. We're gonna see if this works. First person with drunk dial.
Babe, I don't want to be on the show.
Oh. Well, you're on the show right now. You just said you don't want to be on the show. Okay, well, shout out to Little Frothy. She's on the show. Say bye, Little Frothy.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, look, I started out easy, right? I started out with somebody. Hold on. Hey, could you hear yourself? Damn, she could hear herself, y'all. It's not what we want, y'all. We want her to not be able to hear herself. That's what we want. Y'all let me know if you can't hear me for some reason. Okay? That's what's important, is that you can't hear me. Let me call this dude. It's late. That's the point, though. What? What's the point in calling when it's early? Ain't no drunk dial. Man, this really sucks when a nigga ain't answering. I got some backups. Here. I called some people last week, and they were not happy when they woke up the next day and felt like chatting. So, but yeah, man, I think next episode is going to be crazy. I haven't watched the trailer for next episode. If you're just jumping in, we're doing the drunk dial segment. It's where I call people inebriated and ask them questions.
Your call has been.
But I'm not actually drunk right now. Pretty close. Here we go. I think we got one. It's like going fishing. This is like fishing for real. 100%. Hey, what's good? You on the Banthas Bunch show live?
Yo, what up?
It's our segment, Drunk Dial. We are calling you. We are drunk dialing you, but not a booty call. No butt stuff. It's just we just calling to say what's up, man. Did you watch? What is the favorite thing that you're watching right now? What is your most favorite thing that you streaming You can't help it. You got to watch it on your phone, on your TV. You got to watch it. What is it that you're watching?
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Hey, he said it. All day watching Rick and Morty. I got a question. Can you hear yourself? Because that sucks if you can.
Yep.
Dude, I don't understand how to make it not happen either. It's so weird. Well,
fucking magicians.
It's a nuisance. I can't figure it out, but I will at some point. But yeah, man. Yeah, I just wanted to hit you up. It ain't no need to, because like I said, there's nobody who's gonna rub your stomach or anything like that afterwards. It's just a drunk dial. My butt hit the phone and we ended up calling you. But in real life, I called you. But thank you for answering the phone.
Your butt misses me.
Say what?
Your butt misses me.
Yeah, that that is crazy. You know what? Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to add a person to the phone call. And you're going to be like, hold the fucking phone. Oh, man, it's going to be bad because you can hear yourself, right?
Yeah, I can barely hear you when I talk.
You can barely hear you. You can barely hear yourself?
No, I can barely hear you because of the...
Oh, because of the echo?
Yep.
I don't know how you can barely hear me when I'm not talking when you're talking. That's weird. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go because I don't want to keep you. You know what I'm saying? I know it's late on that side of town, and I'm gonna call somebody else. I'm about to call West Van Horn.
Hey, roll tide.
Roll tide, man. I'll talk to you later, brother. Peace.
All right, bro. Y'all be careful. I love the show.
Love you too. Peace. Thank you.
Peace.
All right, let's do the one more. Old Faithful. We know he finna answer. He can't help it. I did not want to put him on the phone until I didn't want to put them on the phone together until I figure out how to get this fucking double take thing to stop.
Hello.
What's happening, man? You're on the Bantha Bunch show once again. I am sorry that you can hear yourself. I am working on it, though. I just don't ever have anybody to call and work on it with.
Well, that's great. I love nothing more than the sound of my own voice.
You can't hear me? You can hear me.
Well, you know what I can hear is back talk from Iran.
Use of said, well, let's see how we say that.
No, you caught me literally in the midst of sending my buddy a voicemail as Donald Trump talking about Billy Strings getting hit in the head during a concert tonight with a lighter. It's I literally just did a 3-minute rant about. Anyway.
No, that's awesome. I'm trying to, man.
I've always heard, where be the man you want to be or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Love who you want to love. Be the man you want to be the change you want to see.
Yeah. My whole thing is that I don't think I'm going to succeed unless I side with Israel. It seems like it's working for everybody else.
Yeah. I heard you get a lot of money.
It's not even about that for me. It's about what's doing right.
It's about what's doing right. It's about oh man, some dude said gotta go, good luck in the chat.
That's what I should have said.
Yeah, you probably should have said it.
When I picked up the phone, I should have said, "Gotta go. Good luck."
Yeah, that's kind of what happens sometimes in a drunk dial. You know what I'm saying? Again, this topic, I
don't blame you. I blame the strain of hormones.
Hey, look,
I'm a homosexual from way back.
I have had a lot of trouble getting my passport, and if I don't get it in the next,
Where the fuck? And just where the fuck do you think you're going?
That is exactly what the voicemail that I had from Trump said.
Yeah.
It said, and where the fuck do you think you're going?
Right.
So
we couldn't be happier if you left, but I dare you to try.
Yeah, they want so many immigrants and people to leave, but when I try to leave, it's just
nigga, no.
Want you to leave, but then it's like, hey, if you try to go anywhere, who's gonna
love you?
Type in these AI prompts that are gonna.
They don't want the Bantha Bunch show to leave America. That's all it is.
Well, all I know is it couldn't be worse productions.
Look. What it is though, no one else can hear your voice twice.
Because I understand back in the day, like if you were listening to the radio station you were on, your voice went. But I mean, you guys have been doing this what now? 45, 50 years.
45, 50. Yeah, somewhere close.
And I would be so much more at ease if I didn't hear what I was saying reflected right back at me.
Look, the thing is, this is the first time that
this is actually good for me. This is pretty therapeutic. Where it's like, no, you should listen to you.
No, you should listen to yourself. You got to give yourself some time to appreciate yourself. And I
was going to say vice versa. It's like, no, this is what you have been saying to people. You should listen to it and maybe reflect.
Yeah, this is how other people feel when you talk.
Yeah.
This is how other people feel when you interrupt them for your opinions.
Well, here's the thing. Get better opinions.
Oh, yeah. Well, you live in
also,
Alabama.
Shut the fuck up. I'm talking.
I do apologize. Continue.
No, not you. I'm talking about all these other podcasts that keep calling me.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Your pants, your hot pants, Van, they're very fucking what do you call it?
I've got the Josh Rogan experience.
The Josh Rogan. Oh man, I saw him in
no relation.
Bell. Yeah, no relation. I saw him in Taco Bell not too long ago. Josh.
Hey. Act like you live in Los Angeles. You saw him.
Saw him at
you didn't see him at Taco Bell.
No, I saw him at 7-Eleven. No. Damn. I almost called you on a three-way.
Phew, thank God you didn't.
I almost called you on a three-way with Marcus, and I was really like, oh shit, I shouldn't do that because they'll both hear each other twice, and then what will I do?
Oh, that would have been a nightmare. Not only because me and Marcus don't even get along after that. At one time where, hey, and this is between you and me. Did you know he was black this whole time?
I mean, just between you and me, I was keeping the secret from everyone else.
Well, and that wasn't the whole beef between us, but certainly didn't help.
It was, but you know what? I do fondly remember you allegedly kicking someone
hey.
kicking someone.
Whatever you're about to say, thank you for saying that part twice.
Allegedly, I wasn't there. I can't speak to anything that truly happened. But I heard and allegedly that you, after Marcus got his girlfriend got punched in the face by some dude for calling her a nigger lover. Sorry,
That's
you
correct.
that you then did participate in a beating. Now, I don't know. Like I said, in a
I tell that story all the time. I'll tell it on fucking wax. It's one of the most proudest of anything I've ever done.
Oh, go ahead. I'm going to drink Hennessy while you do so.
Oh, well, I mean, you're burying the lead, it was the night Obama got elected.
Boom.
First term. 08.
Yes.
So we go to the Jupiter in Tuscaloosa. And I don't care if the statute of limitations are up. This all falls under parody law because I'm a comedian. It was the night Obama got elected. We went to the Jupiter. We were getting drunk. We're excited. We're doing LeBron James shots, which is we would just put a bunch of sugar in our hand and throw it up in the air like baby powder. You take a shot and then you throw all the you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
LeBron was that was when LeBron was still playing. Remember?
Well, yeah. No. I don't know. Does he still play? He still plays?
I don't know. We haven't kept up in a while. I think he blocked me on MySpace.
Oh. It happened.
No, but I tell this story all the time because it's truly the one time I've ever, had to get actually physical because most of the time people, they see me and they just start running the other way. And that goes men and women and all other genders.
It's not even sexual. They just run. It's no.
They're like, maybe if we start, he'll get some cardio in too.
Yeah, it was the first time that I had ever heard of freshly getting down.
No, we are there. We're there. We're taking shots. We're excited about the first fucking black president.
First president.
Very excited. And this guy walks up to Marcus's girlfriend at the time. Little tiny, sweet white woman who I know, and slapped her dead in the face. And it was just like, oh, well then you fucked up. Because we were friends with all those bouncers too.
Oh yeah.
And so, they were like, all right.
I'm not gonna
me, Jimmy, and Marcus, who are all not small people.
Yeah, no, they took him outside.
Grabbed his ass, took him outside, and then the bouncers were like, y'all got like 45 seconds to do whatever y'all want with him. And we saw it, and he deserves it. But then, like,
I'm gonna paraphrase because I don't want you to, because I'm gonna skip to a point that doesn't allow any other one to get.
Okay. Anyway, I guess it stopped there. We let him go. All I heard was the next week he was going.
To
class in like a full body cast.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say there was a couple of incidents that allowed him to get a baby arm later. But now you can skip to your portion of the story. That I was gonna skip the baby arm part.
I didn't hear that, but
oh yeah, he ended up with a baby arm.
I'm sure. I mean, it's crazy. He ended up alive.
Yes. He took a beating, ladies and gentlemen. He took,
and not even that night, but like just if you go through your life like that, unless you learned a profound lesson that evening, which we gave him, he should have learned.
Yeah, no, he had a Disneyland experience if he was looking for an ass whooping. he had a Disneyland experience. Okay.
Yeah.
He went through life and said, "Is this how life is supposed to be?" Because he got his ass. He also
well,
was
I think up to that point, like a lot of those motherfuckers assumed his life was supposed to be whatever it was supposed to be, and that's why he felt it was okay to slap a white woman and call Marcus the N-word.
And also call her a nigger lover. That's what also I think that tops it off.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, I mean, you can't have one without the other.
Before we incriminate anyone else, I would like to ask you, what are you watching right now that everybody should be watching? Because everybody's watching something, even if it's porn. People are watching things, and everybody's like, not watching.
I don't know what y'all's algorithms look like. Right now.
Yeah. Big booties.
But
that's what it looks like.
Mine are full of these things called what are they? Well, it's called Candy Jar TV.
Hold on, Candy Jar what?
It's like AI fucking shows, but like Tay Diggs will show up.
No way. Hold on. I'm looking it up right now. It's ad-free TV.
Yeah, but it's like they just put up. What's so funny is this is actually not my. I feel like stolen valor because my buddy and me have been talking about this, and they keep showing up on his algorithm. And he's like, oh, I haven't seen anything. I've just been watching Candy Jar TV with Tay Diggs. But it's truly like unhinged. I could have sworn it was all just like AI, like try to get you into like 30-second romance stuff. God. And then he was like, no, Tay Diggs is in some of this shit.
No, he is. He's like in 20% of the shit.
I'm starting to think maybe this is the thing that Cat Williams is producing in Huntsville. He was like, no.
Well, let me tell you
Tyler
something.
Perry's not getting the crown.
If it is what Cat Williams is working on, if this is what Cat was working on, that means that he has.
I mean, it seems as well produced.
He has a huge
as the Tyler Perry stuff.
Yeah, no, having the have-nots is something I'm trying to get people to pay attention to. Tyler Perry is a serial. He is a terrorist. He is a movie television terrorist. He is not allowed. He should not be allowed in anyone's household. No,
well,
this is. I want to talk.
Let me
about
put you on speaker.
Yeah, no, put me on speaker. Put me on speaker. You're on speaker.
Hey. Oh.
We're talking like nobody else is listening right now. We're just literally just talking like nobody's listening, and I love it.
Hey, let me wake him up, Tyler,
wake your ass up, Tyler. Damn, you on the Banthas Buzz show?
They're talking shit anyway. He just threw a stack of $6,000 at me and said, "Let me go back to sleep."
You don't hit me in my face with some goddamn money.
But that's my guy. He's been my guy since my day of 3.
Oh no! I don't know Tyler. I was about to say, is that Zach? But Zach, I don't.
Back in the habit. No one's here. No one's here. I'm just a good actor.
Oh shit! Hold on. He hit us with the. Oh wait, my button. Button isn't working.
I said, well.
Sorry, you hit me with
Wait, who's that?
That's your president.
Use of. I said, well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen. Acetaminophen.
Oh, yeah.
Is that okay?
Hey, it's okay with him. It's okay with me. I just found this.
Well, he said I never have to pronounce it. The doctor just. I promise you, I'm taking stronger things than aminocytine.
I take.
We're doing heavily controlled and monitored fentanyl.
I got what Prince had. Which I think is
making me make better decisions and speak better.
Well, listen here, Trump. You
It's,
got me looking
it's
at.
obviously making my scores on the golf course better because I just make up a number.
I'm over +10. I don't know what that means. Everyone knows.
Anyway,
look, I'm looking
if
at
the one listener you had left when I started talking.
Oh man, no, yeah, about 20 people left, but it's okay. No, they left because I said I was good.
Hey, 20 people is good.
Well,
Hey,
20
and
people.
y'all follow
It was
me
yeah, no,
at
yeah.
POTUS on Truth Social.
Hey, look, I'm on here exploring Candy Jar right now. Okay. Brought to you by N-Kit, which tells you it's made by some Japanese warlord or some shit like that. I guess there aren't any Japanese warlords. Some Japanese.
And that's how you know it's good.
Right. Japanese pimp in West Hollywood somewhere. It's a movie called Fight
Hey,
Dirty.
we got warlords out there too.
Absolutely. They wage a different type of war. I got a movie that I've been reading the breakdown here. It says when wealthy Queen Bee Kinsey makes a deal with high school bad boy Clay, no last name, to be her fake boyfriend and bodyguard, she unknowingly steps into a dangerous world of illegal underground fighting. What begins as a transactional agreement quickly ignites into an undeniable attraction, blurring the lines between protector and lover. But when Clay's brutal fight ring catches the attention of Kinsey's it catches the attention of Kinsey's district attorney father, their worlds collide, forcing Clay to decide if he's willing to risk his freedom for the girl he's sworn to protect. Yeah. Wait a minute. So
that's right. And I know a lot of people have already seen it, but please no more spoilers for Spider-Man Brand New Day.
I thought you were about to say spoilers for this motherfucking movie.
No, was that not the plot of Spider-Man Brand New Day?
It was close. It was close. What in the absolute fuck?
Cat Williams presents Spider-Man.
I want to know. I want to see if I can pull up this show. This movie and pull it up on.
Lost my perfect ass when you screwed Ashley
on the stream.
Hey,
oh my God, I can't.
If you're asking me to watch Candy Jar Television with you live on the air, my answer is yes, 1,000 times. Yeah.
You can watch it. They don't block it. This is 1,000 times.
Who else is in the room with you right now?
My wife. That's it.
Oh, I love you. Hi, I miss you.
Hey, can you hear Wes? Can you hear him? Say it again.
I love you and I miss you.
Well, she said, hey. She didn't say it loud enough. She's writing,
She didn't necessarily repeat any of the sentiments. She just said, hey.
What? No, she's writing.
No. That's good.
No, she's writing thank you cards from people from the wedding. So it's like, yo, did you not get your invite? That's what I want to know. Not that I'm mad that you didn't come. I'm just asking.
No, I didn't. No, seriously, because I think I got like a text about like your brother's invite.
Maybe. I don't know. You know what? It was a lot of craziness for a lot of people. A lot of people were like, I don't know what the fuck you sent me. So
and you also got to remember, I'm bad at paying attention to this shit. I don't.
Yeah, me too.
You know, these two. No, I did get something.
It was something. I got an invite from you for your wedding, and I was like, damn, I'm really fucking broke. Yeah. I'm.
Well, here's the thing. I couldn't have made it out there anyway, but
it happens. It happens.
I celebrate y'all and I love y'all. I told you that last time we talked last week.
Yes.
And I'll probably tell you next week.
Man, you'll tell me next week. I am trying to get you here for a live Drunkies Awards. I think I got to come up with a different name for it because if I don't come up with a different name for it, I don't think anybody's ever going to actually see it on YouTube. But we have our Drunkies Awards.
The Cat Williams presents the candy jars.
Oh man, no, there will be. We have so many weird categories. Best monkey movie. There have been a lot the last 3 years. There have been a lot of monkey movies. I think this is the year we're gonna make it without one.
You thought that, and then I just put you on the candy jar.
That is correct.
You thought you were so close, and then you were one wrong phone call.
No, I'm literally in the midst of signing up for Candy Jar right now because my wife, unfortunately, like we're gonna hate watch these together, 100%.
Oh no, it's like, and here's the thing:
we
got to make sure the likes of if. I totally thought it was like an AI thing until my buddy sent me more. It was like, bro, Dave's just showing up.
No, yeah, no. This
and I was like, I bet it's just like, it might as well be the Best Man 5.
Oh, there's a couple of those, but my algorithm is showing me all
Dickie T. Jones is going to show up in a group.
My shit's showing me all the gay men shit and the black shit, which I don't know what that means. I don't know what they think about me. I haven't even set up an account yet.
Yes, mine will also maybe turn into that.
I haven't even started an account yet. It is reading my mine very wrong. Oh no! Look!
Yes,
look.
Mine isn't already that, and might turn into that.
After you talk to me, yours will turn into that. Now, listen, I got one question I got to ask you before I get these people up out of here. Because there are actually people still watching. There are people watching.
What do you mean these people?
What do you mean? You got a mouse in your pocket? What do you mean these people? No. I forgot what I was going to ask you. Hold on. I had to do.
Yeah. I kicked that motherfucker in the face outside the Jupiter.
Yeah, finally bring it back. Oh man. Oh. Are you down? I need you to look up this guy named Quan Mills. And if you're down, I'll have you on the show next week to talk about Quan Mills. Because
Ambassador Quan.
Quan Mills has he is basically the inspiration for Candy Jar. That's what I'll say. He has book titles such as This Bitch Got Roaches in Her House. And
I know exactly who you're talking about, actually.
Yeah. I impregnated.
It is. I do think most of Candy Jar are based off of his time, and I do think both of them are still AI despite Tay Diggs' involvement.
Yes, 100%. 100%. I'm with it.
No, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what you're talking about.
You do. If you just
and if I'm not, then who filled this whole bookshelf with Quan titles?
Who put this on my bookshelf?
Yeah, well then who forced me to read this many Bibles?
I know I'm whooping somebody's ass. I'm pregnant with my alien baby mama. I am mad right now.
My thing is like, I rewatched Jerry Maguire recently. Not to go off on a tangent. I know you're trying to get.
This is what happens when you call it.
But I forgot about Cuba Gooding Jr. talking about the Quan.
Quan, yeah.
When he's talking about like. It's not just the money, but it's like the respect. It's everything. It's like the Quan. And so to name for Mark Twain to name his pen name Quan and then be able to do what he did.
Yes. I mean, nigga Jim.
Quan Twain.
Quan Twain. The pen.
Quan Twain seems like I should start rapping again.
Yes. I mean, you could be Freshly Pipes or you could be Quan Twain.
I heard they're bringing MySpace back.
Stop it! If they bring MySpace back in,
I wish I was joking. I've been making that joke for a real long time. But I've read that story a couple times this week. It's like MySpace is coming.
Holy shit!
Back.
That shit is
so
crazy.
Freshly Pipes might just have to
make a comeback, man. You might have to put out an album.
Yeah, at the very least, I would love to read be the narrator of the Quan Twain audiobook.
Look, no, dead ass. We need to do a documentary of Freshly Pipes rap career from the bottom, from 2004 till 2026.
Are you talking to the motherfucking top?
All the way to the top, baby. I'm trying to tell you. It is going down. Motherfucking Freshly Pipes documentary is up. Man, look.
That's right. And if we start at the bottom, you can't help but reach
the top right here.
The top, or what many might be calling rock bottom.
Right. Well, look, they've lowered the bar so much that we have a very, very good chance of jumping it. 100%.
Either way, we can film it on our phones and
yo,
candy jar will buy it.
Can you hear this? Can you hear the music?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good, because that means
don't make me go in.
No. This is the sign that we're about to get up out of here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, y'all hit the beat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all drop the beat. Freshly Pipes finna go off in this
y'all,
bitch.
yeah, that's right. And if y'all want to hear the rest, y'all follow me on Truth Social at POTUS.
Truth Social at POTUS. Follow Wesley Pipes. I look literally. I could not find your number or your name in my phone for a minute because it was Freshly Pipes.
Perfect.
It's amazing. Yeah, man. We'll see you in February for the drunkies. The
February?
Drunkies.
You mean you're not gonna call me next week?
Oh, I said we'll see you in February, but I will call you next week.
I'm starting to just get drunk alone, waiting for you to call me on Thursday.
Hey, every Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. You can see us right here at the Bantha Bunch Show on Thursdays on the Drunk Banthas channel, the Drunk Banthas podcast channel, and on Nerds at Night. Bitch, fucking hit the subscribe button, like, and go over and follow Wesley Pipes, Freshly Pipes, over on POTUS,
MySpace.
at POTUS on MySpace. And on Truth Social. We getting the fuck up out of here.
Watch out for our new joint on Candy Jar.
Oh, maybe. We got mad shit coming on Candy Jar. Coming all over the place. Y'all be safe. Drink responsibly.
Shout out to Kat.
And man, go outside and feel somebody's booty. That's my
Tyler,
advice.
wake up.
Crossfire! You'll get caught up in it.